Hello, Scorpios. Let's get into your messages for the next 7 days. Remember to take the messages that resonate and leave what does not. Messages for Scorpios for the next 7 days. What is the theme for the next 7 days for Scorpios, please? The Fool. Beautiful. So this is all about new beginnings, taking leaps of faith, taking risks, getting out of your comfort zone. All right. You never know if you don't take that leap, right? It's also trusting in the divine, walking by faith, not by sight. You can have Aries in your chart. This is also getting new beginnings, fresh beginnings, the start of something new. All right. What does Scorpio need to know? Nine of Cups wanting to show itself. So a wish coming true, happiness, emotional satisfaction. Let's see, what does Scorpio need to know with this Fool energy? Look at that. The World and the Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Virgo, Capricorn. And the Nine of Cups is still at the bottom. So the ending of one chapter, the beginning of a new chapter. One cycle closing out, a new cycle getting ready to begin. This feels like fresh energy as well. There could be a cycle that's closing out with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, feminine energy. But it feels like you're stepping into a Queen of Pentacles energy this week, Scorpio, excuse me. A new cycle where you're stepping into the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is somebody who knows their worth, somebody who knows what they deserve, somebody who's done the work, has a lot of growth around them, someone financially stable, grounded, abundant. Somebody who's worked very, very hard to be where they are in life. This is also, businesswoman, somebody who's a go-getter. Could even be somebody who's, you could be a mother or father. You could work from home. Somebody has a lot of growth around them. Like you can literally, this is not just, like people can see the hard work that you've put in because it shows, whether it's through the home you live in, the car you drive, the clothes you wear, how you take care of yourself, the job you have, whatever it is, something is physically being seen here. Okay. So I really, really love this energy here. This is about life cycles too. I'm picking up on how do you pronounce that? I can never say it. Ouroboros, okay? Like the snake eating itself. Like here in the World card, you can see the snake eating its tail. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna Google something here. Okay. It's crazy because I was just outside right now before I came in to do this reading, and I was literally thinking about Ouroboros. Like literally, I was thinking about the snake that eats itself. And it is often interpreted as a symbol for eternic cyclic renewal, or a cycle of life, death, and rebirth. The snake's skin sloughing off symbolizes the transmigration of souls. So going through a death and a rebirth here. All right. What else does Scorpio need to know for the next 7 days in regards to this Fool energy, the Two of Cups? So there could be a brand new connection, relationship that's coming in your life. Could be romantic, could be platonic, you know, new friend, new lover. But I feel like this is something that's very grounded, very mutual as well. There's the snakes again, and these snakes are intertwining. Leo season, which we are currently in. We just had the Lionsgate portal. You see that lion head right there. So something about this portal was very, very significant. I'm also getting like a reconciliation energy here between you and another person. So I feel like if there has been no contact, if there has been no communication, if there's been some sort of distance, physical, emotional, or a separation, it feels like you and another person could be coming back together in these next 7 days. Or I'm hearing activation. So something about these next 7 days could be activating you and another person to come back together or come together. It's activating something about a connection. There could have been a third-party interference in a situation here. Could have been coming from an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a fixed sign, Taurus, Leo, another Scorpio, Aquarius. Somebody. I also am getting, because the theme of the week, in a general sense, not just for Scorpios, but I feel like these next 7 days are going to be where somebody else could be taking a leap of faith. Somebody else could be stepping into the unknown, getting out of their own comfort zone. I'm hearing after a period of like restriction. Okay. There could have been another person who didn't want you and another person to have any sort of contact, communication. But again, that cycle is over with. So whether this week is the activation for that, or this is the week where there is that reconnection happening, it's happening. What else here for Scorpios for the next 7 days? 5 of Wands. The Devil at the bottom. Whenever I get the Devil and the 5 of Wands, that is straight up jealousy. Okay. Heavy jealousy, envy. Somebody could be hella pissed off that you and another person could be reconnecting, communicating. This could be a mother figure or somebody's baby mama. Okay. But yeah, there is some sort of conflict here. But I feel like whatever this 5 of Wands energy is almost like not touching you, if that makes sense, Scorpio. So while somebody else may be feeling jealous, envious, angry, pissed off, it has nothing to do with you. You know, I feel like this cycle where somebody was causing chaos or havoc, interference, again, that cycle is coming to an end so something else can be rebirthed here. Now, I do feel like if this is a new connection, again, this could be making someone else angry, whether it's a mother figure that's connected to you, a mother figure that's connected to, you know, that other person, could be the mother of somebody's kids, whatever it is. Maybe it's the mother of your own kids for my Scorpio men. But however it goes, it's like somebody wanted control or domination over another person. That's coming to a close. I also feel like 5 of Wands, you could definitely have energies who are feeling, and this could be people that are connected to you. This could be co-workers, I'm hearing. This could be complete strangers. Because your energy feels so free-flowing, it feels very, it's like feeling free this week, Scorpio. Feeling that rebirth energy. It could be bringing out envious energies, aggressive energies in other people. And like, let's say this is a complete stranger in a store, right? Maybe it's that cashier when you're going to check out and they're being a little aggressive, or you can sense a bit of hostility even. It has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. It has, you know, it's your aura that's glowing. It's your energy that's just like, yes, I'm the Queen of Pentacles. Yes, I'm feeling good about myself. Yes, I'm very grounded. Like, you are bringing out people's shadows this week is what it feels like. So this could be complete, you know, strangers. Maybe people are trying to cut you off, having road rage, catching attitudes with you. Don't engage. What else for Scorpios for the next 7 days? 5 of Pentacles. Okay, 5-5. Like I said, it's a very repetitive message. A cycle is closing out. Something is completing here. You could be seeing 10-10, a lot of 5s. There's definitely changes that are happening here. If you are going through some sort of financial struggles, this could be the week where you're seeing a level up around your finances. You could see improvement around your finances. If you were going through a cycle where you were feeling unseen, not supported, isolated, abandoned, again, there's a shift that's happening where you're going to be seen, you're going to be respected, no longer feeling unsupported. And not just that, it's not that you need other people or anything like that, because I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is very self-sufficient, very confident in herself, right? This is like going through the suit of Pentacles, right? At one point, that Queen of Pentacles was the 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Page, Queen, right? So there's a shift in how you feel about yourself as well. And this is what could be causing conflict in other people feeling some sort of way, hostile, aggressive, jealous, competitive. You're feeling whole within yourself. You're feeling complete within yourself and your life. What just flew out? Look at this. 5 of Cups flew out in reverse. I'm going to put it back, but okay. 555. 555 is 15. That is the devil, honey. I feel like you are beating the devil. You have beaten the devil. All right. You're overcoming losses, depression, sadness, grief. Somebody may have wanted you to be in this type of energy where you were aggressive, hostile, jealous, feeling left out in the cold, abandoned, going through financial struggles and hardship. feeling sadness. Like, what else is going on for Scorpios in the next 7 days? The Page of Pentacles. Okay. Some of you could be definitely getting good news either around your career, a job, starting a new job, good news around money, a home. Some of you could be starting a new career path, a new job, maybe going back to school, starting school here. But this definitely feels like a new path that you're taking on. Maybe some of you are studying this week, getting ready to kind of like plant the seed for the next thing in your life. It also feels like there's a very solid connection, possibly a friendship that's around you, Scorpio. You could have strong earth in your chart. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Emperor, the Nine of Cups, Judgment. The Judgment is all about evolving. It's all about, you know, having learned the lessons, looking back and not being the same person you once were. Wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. The Emperor. Now this wish fulfillment could be around a divine masculine. If you are the divine feminine, you could be the divine masculine who's getting some sort of wish fulfillment. But also the Emperor can be somebody who is taking control, taking back their power. Being the authority in their own life. All right. What do Scorpios need to avoid for the next 7 days? The Seven of Swords. I'm hearing self-deception. Okay. Self-deception. Especially around your own growth, how much you've evolved, how much you have evolved is what I'm hearing. I also feel like you need to avoid anyone who's deceptive or dishonest or not being forthcoming with you. Which I feel like Scorpios are, you know, good with. But there are some people, right, who kind of tend to put those rose-colored glasses and like, no, I don't want to believe that that person is dishonest or deceptive or not being real with me. Like, no, it's take off those rose-colored glasses, honey. All right. But I'm really getting self-deception here, Scorpio. Okay. Especially around your own growth and how far you've come. Sometimes we are our own harshest critics. All right, what is a blessing that's coming towards Scorpios in the next 7 days? The Two of Pentacles. This could be another stream of income that's coming in for you, especially for those who are entrepreneurs, business owners. I also feel like another blessing is choices, having a choice in something. Being able to balance work life, personal life, responsibilities, and doing it all with a smile on your face. Okay, I love this Two of Pentacles because she's just smiling as she's looking at these two pentacles like, okay, I got this. Okay, I love this. I feel like the blessing here is that, you know, even when there is a bit of chaotic energy, you're handling it with grace and you're handling it very well this week. So I feel like whatever gets thrown your way here, the blessing is being able to handle it with ease. Let me get another card for a blessing coming towards Scorpios in these next 7 days. The Death card. The shedding of old skin. The death of something so a new phase can begin. The World card, the Death card. Listen, when those two cards come together, personally for me as a reader, right, there's no coming back from death. right? I mean, with the exception, right? Maybe, you know, people who have near-death experiences, things like that. We're not going to go all into that. Once death occurs, there's no coming back from it. So it's kind of like in the sense, like once that old you is buried, there's no going back to it. There's a whole new you that's evolving, that's being rebirthed. And this is your card here, Scorpio. So you being in your power, you being in control of the endings, the transformations, the new beginnings. You may have some people trying to come in, begging for mercy, asking for forgiveness. Honey, there's no going back. There's no going back, especially to those who have betrayed you left and right, up and down, left you for dead, left you clinging for life, clinging on to life, excuse me. Those who have deceived you over and over and over. You're the one who's had to take every sword out of their back and heal those wounds. You are the one who's had to hit rock bottom and get yourself back up to the top. You're the one who's had to experience the failures and figure it the fuck out. This is you moving with, it's like, what is that? Mind, it's like, what is this saying? Head over heart. I don't know why I was hearing mind over matter. Maybe that phrase is significant, but it's like making head over heart decisions, seeing things for what they are, being very logical. Powerful manifesting, a powerful week for manifesting here, Scorpio. The power is in the tongue. The power is in the mind. So when you speak, you know, and please don't, by all means, make sure you're not speaking failure or negativity into your life this week. Make sure that you are speaking nothing but good and positive and beautiful things into your life. Breathe beautiful things into your life this week. The mind and the tongue are very powerful, but especially for you and especially for these next 7 days. That wheel is turning. I feel like you have also all the tools and the resources that you need to create something, to start something, to manifest. The wheel is turning in your favor. And it could be after a cycle here that was very painful. You may have felt defeated mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I'm hearing the tides are turning. I'm seeing this Queen of Cups here. The tides are turning. All right. I also feel like, too, if you have been juggling a lot in your life, this is the week when all that juggling and feeling like, oh my God, I have this to do and this to do, and having to prioritize certain things is coming to an end. It feels like there's a lot of peace and harmony that's coming into your life. It's not to say that, you know, life is life. There's always going to be things that pop up and things that we have to do and schedules we have to adjust to. But overall, the juggling and the figuring things out all the time, I feel like something is easing up for you here, Scorpio. And you may start to see that during these next 7 days. It doesn't mean it's all going to hit at once for all of you anyways. But you're going to start seeing the beginnings of this cycle this coming week. All right. What is the advice for Scorpios for these next 7 days, please? The Lovers, choices, decisions, especially about connections, relationships, not just connections, relationships, you know, whether it's friendships or romantic, but also about things in your life. You know, what's in alignment with you? What's in alignment with your soul path? The Two of Cups, the Lovers, there's definitely something here about a connection. And you having the choice to either leap into that or go in a completely new direction, or choosing yourself. Could be dealing with a Gemini, an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, another Scorpio, Aquarius. But I do feel like Spirit is bringing into alignment the people that are meant to come together with you, the opportunities, the places, the things that are meant to be part of your life at this time. All right, I'm being guided to pull from this deck as well, real quick. I don't know why. Let's see. Beauty. Charming, graceful, and kind-hearted, Scorpio. And this is how you are showing up this week. And it's not just about your outer appearance. It's also about what's inside. You know, that your kind heart is showing in the outside world. The gracefulness, you know, the beauty within. And this could be what's causing, again, the hostility, the aggression, the competitive energy, the jealousy, you know, whatever it is. It's because these energies are having a sense of low self-worth, low self-esteem, not feeling good enough. You've already been through that cycle. That cycle is getting ready to be wiped out, is what I'm hearing. All right, look at this. At the bottom of the deck, Forever Kind of Love with Twin Flame. The Two of Cups and the Lover's card. Okay. Some of you could be walking away from one thing here to go into something new that's solid, that's meant to stay in your life. Some of you could be taking your power back from a particular person, situation. And if some of you as well, you know, it's going to go, this is a general read. So how it plays out for everybody is going to be different. The choices that people make are going to be different. But if some of you, like in the very beginning, I was saying where there was no communication between you and another person, some of you may choose to just walk away from that in general, even if that person comes back. Okay. Let me see what other cards come out here for Scorpios. What is this? Time, delay, procrastination, too busy. Yeah, somebody could have taken their sweet old time to come back around. They could have procrastinated and time's up. Okay. Some of you could definitely be very busy this week as well, though. You could feel like, damn, there's not enough time in one day. Spirit is also saying to not procrastinate on things this week, okay? Get what it is that you need done. Prioritize what needs prioritizing. And do not delay. What else here is coming out for Scorpio? Liftoff, fast action, progression forward, the wait is over. Also, something that has been delayed, you're going to start seeing forward movement or some sort of progression this week, Scorpio. The wait is over. Something could really start taking off this week. And I see you turning your back on things that no longer serve you. Turning your back on a cycle that you will no longer go back to. For a lot of you, this has to do with love, a relationship, because there's something real that's coming your way. Even if it's not necessarily this week that it's coming in, but you may feel it, you may know it. Real love, real deal, true bond, unshakable, divine union. Ooh, Scorpios. What a week, what a week. Now, I will say something too, because I'm hearing the word triggers, okay? There could be some triggers that pop up this week for you, Scorpio, and that could be where some of that self-deception is coming in. Don't deceive yourself and say, "Oh, I'm okay," or I've healed that. No. Make sure that you are not deceiving yourself when those triggers pop up. No lying to yourself, baby. No lying to yourself. Message for Scorpios, please. Beautiful. New beginnings, intention. New doors are opening and new opportunities are here. You are shifting into a higher frequency by honoring yourself and your accomplishments. It's time for a fresh start and a clean slate. You are being asked to only bring your new self into this next chapter. Radiant goddess, acceptance. You are an amazing goddess ready to fully understand how significant you are. Tap into your power by owning your beauty and potential by not making any apologies for it. At the bottom of the deck is distorted view, perspective. A change in perspective is needed to view you or the situation with compassion. The root core of pain is often associated with how you may view yourself or the situation from a wounded place. Choosing to heal, this brings the broken pieces back together to create a healthy viewpoint. I missed a card here. I missed a couple of cards. What are these? Denial, deception. Denial, deception, Scorpio. That's the Seven of Swords. There is a situation that you are refusing to see clearly. Living in denial can create false scenarios to see things that are not accurate. Have the courage and discernment to dig deep into the truth of the situation. And we have protection needed shield. It is vital at this time to protect your energy field as others may be projecting negativity onto you. You also may be in an environment for which you are absorbing negative vibes that are draining you. Call in Archangel Michael for protection and to clear your energy fields. Having a practice of grounding and putting a protective bubble around you every day will be helpful. Okay, that's again, like I said, those outside energies, of other people who are, feeling some sort of way. Let's get a spirit guide message and then a fortune oracle to close it out. Spirit message for Scorpios, please. Resilience is one of the strongest qualities you have. It has gotten you through so many trials and tribulations in the past, and it will continue to do so. Lean on that inner tower of strength anytime that you need it. You've got this. Your life is about to start moving quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Confirmation. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. Make decisions rationally, but sensibly. King of Swords energy. And that King of Swords could also very well be Archangel Michael coming through. Give me one more message here for Scorpios. All right, they gave me two more. If it is meant to be, it will be. You won't have to force, convince, or worry over it. Let it flow. Let it be and let it come to you. You are attracting everything you need. Trust the timing of your life. You wouldn't plant a seed and then dig it up every few minutes to see if it has grown. So why do you keep questioning yourself, your hard work, and your decisions? Have patience, stop overthinking, and keep watering your seeds. Let's get a fortune oracle to close it out. I keep looking at this card here because the Fool is here and this card just keeps staring me in the face. Leap before logic. Trust the risk. Your intuition knows more than you fear. The universe will catch you midair. The Fool. 0. All right, Scorpios. A fortune oracle, please. For Scorpios. Wish. Your heart's desire is ready to come true. Number 35. Which breaks down to 8. So your birthday could be on the 8th. You could be a life path 8. You could be 35, 53. At the bottom of the deck is Owl number 23. There are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition. A wish is about to come true for you. Daydreams could become a reality, and what your heart desires will manifest. Tremendous emotional happiness and fulfillment will surround you. To get really clear on what you are wishing for, close your eyes right now and make a wish. What do you see? Feel the emotions of what you are visualizing. See and feel how happy you are now that your wish is coming true. Open your eyes when you are ready and write down your wish immediately. Place your wish in your wallet where you can see it daily, or place it under your pillowcase overnight. This is a very powerful card, and your positive energy will help manifest your wish. Write relationship wishes on pink or red paper and put the paper in the right side of your wallet. Remember that if you are asking about a past lover, sometimes the universe may deliver a new lover into your life, as this may be what is meant to be. For wishes surrounding family, display a photo of them with the wish written on the back in your living area in a pink frame. For baby wishes, keep a picture of a baby with your wish written on the back and keep it in your bedroom. Career and money. This card is all about your wish coming true. Place your wish inside a red wallet. Make up a business card with your ideal job on it or dream business as though it is already happening. Light red and gold candles with the word wish scratched across the candle. Power tip. Place the 9 of Cups tarot card, which we done seen in this reading already, or the Ace of Diamonds playing card in your wallet and watch your dreams start to become reality. Be careful what you do wish for. Alrighty, Scorpios, I'm going to leave it right there. If this resonated, like, comment, subscribe, share. Obviously, come back to the video and see if it resonated. But I love y'all. Bye.